Hello, I'm Fencka and welcome to another part of Let's Play Battle Brothers. So in the previous part, we started clearing this peninsula, something I've been looking forward for quite a while, and I think for until the next crisis, we'll just keep doing this. We will try to explore the rest of the map and clear all the locations that we can find. Maybe here and there I'll accept an interesting contract. Mainly I'll be looking for like patrol quests, that kind of stuff. Visit 3 cities and collect certain amount of heads along the way. Come back in a week and get usually a decent amount of money because quests like that basically allow us to do what we want to do, clearing the map, and get paid on top of it. But other than that, I don't think that I'm too interested in quests. From time to time, we will have to do some contracts for House Rosenwing. We still need to work on the reputation, but I'm mostly interested really in just fighting as often as possible, which should improve everyone's morale. We are still having problems that some people are only content. Suffered an injury? Where did Sobo suffer an injury? Don't remember. Whatever. Um, and yeah, once the mood is better, maybe then we can start thinking about some contracts. The problem with contracts is that there is a too long time between fights usually, and I'd like to be more effective. Also, we need to level up everyone. Still, we have. Arnold on level 7 who's taking way too much damage. He desperately needs his levels. Kronar is doing quite well, but once you remove the shield, he'll probably start taking a lot of damage as well. So he needs his levels, and I said it multiple times. For Duelist, I really want him to get to level 11 before I get rid of the shield, because he needs his perks. And then there's another thing. I think I will start looking for some new recruits actively and try to get maybe a cultist. Then, of course, we still could use good cell swords and maybe even hedge knights in general, people who have stars and the right stats. So that's like the long-term plan until the next crisis, pretty much. We'll start today by attacking this Overgrown hideout. We already know the garrison from the previous part. It's just a few marksmen and some raiders, so this should be quite easy. But again, it's just another fight that we can quickly, or another location that we can quickly clear, get some experience, some items, hopefully not take any damage. I didn't like that first shot. What's the chance? 66%. Okay, he should go down. He doesn't have cover. I thought he had cover, but... Okay, and let's speed things up a bit. We can afford to be a lot more aggressive during this fight. You know what? Let's send Kronar all the way. caused that injury? Oh, dislocated shoulder. That sounds painful. Come on, almost there. This is really just a warm-up. Okay, level ups. Nope. Loot. Food, gold, some ammo, and everything over 200 gold. We can take the dagger as well. Okay, collapsed dwellings. I have no idea what to expect from this. You know that it can be pretty much anything. Maybe what we can do before we attack. Let's explore a bit. Oh, hey, 7... What? Well, we are not attacking that during the day. But I have a feeling they came from the dwellings. We can't attack something like that during the day. And I think the first Groton company will take care of them. Let's see. Let's watch the fight. Oh, they got them. That just vanished. What is their composition? House, few surgeons. Yeah. This is the kind of company that I wanted to fight. When I was talking about the war, that they probably have stronger patrols. This is what I wanted to attack. So maybe the war ended too soon. It would be fun to attack at least one of these. 12 against 28, pretty much in the strongest composition. But well, maybe in the next war. Okay, let's wait. Evening. Maybe we can check the composition. It's fine, and Ulrich is healed. Okay. My guess is it's going to be brigands, and that large brigand pack came from this. 15, yeah, the numbers would suggest brigands. Let's move back a bit in case they have Master Arch. Yeah, there's brigands, good. What we want to see now are hedge knights as often as possible. Just wait. Oh, we can try our luck. It's only 23 percent, but why not? Nice hit. Okay, this looks like a leader, not a hedge knight. Yeah, well, fairly cruel. Decent. And I think Shade will have to stop this raider coming to us. There might be more, and we of course don't want them to get behind us. Arnold, if you can move forward a bit. This is a nice angle for Sobom. And on this side we'll just wait for them. Okay. Good. $69, 71. Let's try to get rid of this one. Okay, there's the first marksman. I think all, well, maybe not all the guys that we don't see are marksmen. There's still one raider. Oh, there's another one. And another one. Wow, they have like no archers almost. Good. Might be a level up for Gronar. I think leaders give more experience than normal brigands. I'm not 100% sure that like the higher tier units give more experience, but I would say they do. Come on, kill him. And they're running. Okay, I think it's over. Yeah. That's... Oh, there's level up for Arnold. Okay, that's good as well. Kronar should be pretty close. Some more money. We can... Well, let's take the food. Crowns, some tools and supplies. And do we still need more long axes? I don't think so. But it's worth more than 200. So let's take it. And this is close. Okay, and one more thing is gonna be the helmet. Good. And now we can finally visit Hoffman for the first time. Oh, and there is a location. Tomb of the First Man. Oh. Probably zombies. What is this? You find Kronar, the wild man, stacking his crowns into towers. He leans back from his money at manifestations with a wide grin, but then suddenly launches forward, knocking the towers over like a child with their blocks. He laughs maniacally as the coins scatter. The man playing with his money is a curious sight. I've never seen this event. Perhaps the wild man has no real conception of what crowns are good for. If so, maybe he could take them back? Nah, he deserved it. Why would I try to take it back? Just asking for trouble. Oh wait, and we need to do something with Arnold's level up. Perks. Let's compare him to Shade. Oh, we don't have Battle Forged. That explains a lot. Thinking about the range defense, but we desperately need melee defense. I mean, we are on 9, level 8. On the other hand, +3 for range defense where we don't have the star. I think I will take it. This could bite us in the ass, but if Arnold makes it to higher levels, we can then just go for melee defense on every level and get to 20-ish eventually. We just have to survive to like level 20. And see, everyone is suddenly much happier when we are fighting often. So let's keep fighting like this as much as possible. Also, it's quite profitable. Oh, look at all the contracts. We have ambush trade roads. Let's see what do you have. You have a tavern. We can buy everyone a drink. And I want to know if there is something interesting around here. White Company. Came across Tomb of the First Man on your way. Yep, we know where that is. Why, it's on the hills to the northwest. Someone should hire you to burn the thing to the ground. I think it's coming from there. That's for sure. I'm hoping that maybe they could tell us about some unique items. Looking for man, no, don't care. You know of, what's it called again? Northwest on the hills. Yeah, we know about that. And what do you have on the marketplace? Horrible prices. But, well, it's actually not too bad. I mean, the tools and supplies are of course expensive, but they're willing to pay a lot for all the valuable items. I think we'll try to improve our reputation with the Grafnaven as much as possible. This could be a gold mine. Okay, let's sell everything. And we have almost 40,000. Is there anything else you want to sell? Food. Bow. I still probably want to keep one bow in reserve just in case. Weapons. We want to keep all of this, I would say. Maybe you can sell the lumber harness. In case we recruit someone, we need the gear for him. Okay. Even for 500, I'll still buy the tools and supplies. Who knows where we can buy more, so... They paid us really well for our items, so let's pay them something for theirs. And... out of curiosity... Fisherman... refugee... and a thief. No, don't want anyone here. What about the contracts? Is it really what I think it is? Let's ask more per head. 90 crowns per head, 20 heads. And it's normal patrol. Perfect. Let's accept. Where to go? Washstein. Didn't notice the other town, but it's probably either Brunwald or Nivekai, and I don't care which one because both are quite close. I was thinking about attacking the Tomb of the First Man, but since we have to go to Wallstein, I may as well clear these locations. Go. Oh, hey, brigand hunters. Poacher's warden. No, that's not worth it. And what is this? Brigand? Yeah, they caught them anyway. Okay, do you have tools and supplies? 329. Okay, I'll take it. And 165 for the ammo isn't too bad. Let's buy 2 stacks. How does it look like with food? We don't have cheese. Let's buy that. I'm thinking about buying the Falcon for someone. I've never tried them. 877 isn't a bad price. Let's see. Who wants the Falcon? Apostolos, you'll get the Falcon. Okay, does everyone have bandages? Yep. You go to Muller, we can try him out. Only 150, and brawlers with like perfect rolls may have potential. For a second I thought, because when I opened the inventory, Douglas was like the active character, and I was like, what the hell, is this really the brawler? No, it's not, and he's pretty bad. Okay, so what's the next town? Brunwald. So we have to go there. Let's go, I think, this way. 1, 2, and then 3 Brunwald, and then back immediately. And also, I'll probably try to check if there is something new around here. And of course there is. Oh, hey, Bleeder, Hedge Knight. Cool. problems. We can't see the garrison. Oh, now we can see the garrison. And they have a hedge knight as well. What else? A leader, lots of raiders, many marksmen. Let's wait for the knight as usual. And attack. One more fight for this part. Let's make this video a bit longer. I want to see the hedge knight. Come on, attack. I think we will move back a bit. I want them to stand in the water if possible. Wow, that's 23 units. Damn. How many action points do we need for the Falcon? I could use some vision here. Oh, that might be a problem. There's a tree. Actually, that's good because it provides cover from the side for our archers. Wait. Wait. Hoping that maybe some of them will jump into the water. Good shooting. Come on, finish him off. Perfect. And now, how does this work? Release your Falcon to take vision of the surrounding 12 tiles for the duration of the current round. Can be used once per battle. Well. Wow. That's like a satellite espionage. What kind of weapons do you guys have? Nothing really interesting. And the Hedge Knight... that's very disappointing. Even the chest armor, it's only 285 points. 300 points helmet, but nothing unique. And also the Falcon could help us understand how the AI works. Oh, hey, I missed the leader. At least he has a noble sword, so at least something. But it seems that if we move away immediately, the marksmen just stay where they are and don't move forward. I noticed that multiple times, but I didn't have confirmation. But with the Falcon, we can really focus on it. If that's true, that could make everything much easier, especially in the early game. If that works in the early game as well, then that would be a huge help. Because all the marksmen are incredible pain in the ass early. Can he kill someone? Nope. Problem is, we're probably gonna need more Falcons if we want to test things out properly, because I need, like, let's say, check what the archers are doing on the first turn, then on the third turn and fifth turn to see if they still stay where they started, or if they start moving at some point. I don't think that they're going anywhere. Twin, do we want you to move forward? Why not? What kind of weapons do you guys have? Well, let's try this one. That was pretty good. Okay, now they are moving. At least some of them. But I have a feeling... Oh, they are moving towards us. Okay. So it took them 5 turns before they moved. Okay, can we reach them? At least some of them. Good. Shade, you'll stay where you are. I didn't want to jump into the water. So far so good. What else? Oh, there's another one. Maybe you can send Shade forward and start working on the marksman. I hope that the rest will stay back, because I don't want to have too many crossbowmen here. It was a large pack of marksmen. I think they're gone. Maybe not. No, they're still standing where they started. The whole fight. Makes no sense. Maybe I'll even report this as a bug. Okay, let's send as many people forward as possible because Shade is taking a bit too much damage. Let's stack some Overwhelm on the Hedge Knight. Okay, 4 stacks should be enough. Now I think that now it's only these two guys staying here because they can't move, and I think I heard the rest run away. Oh, don't hit the helmet. It's something we could use. Okay, here. This one is more dangerous because he has a dagger. Okay, and the Hedge Knight is running. Good. All this is unnecessary damage, come on. Let's finish this. Okay, so that's the dagger gone. And that's the last one. Good, so it's over. Anything interesting, like level ups? Again. Kronar, why are you leveling so slow? And what about loot? That's quite disappointing. At least some tools and supplies. What else? have the helmet. It'll take forever to repair, but I think I'll do it. It's still, the helmet is worth like 4,500, so it's better than buying it. And I think we can leave all of this behind. Funny thing is that we already have enough heads. Okay, Shade. You could use a break now. And Alf Guy, where is the helmet? Here. Alf Guy is gonna repair the helmet. How many do we still need? One. You only need one more, and then everyone has the best helmet. And we need how many? 1, 2, 3, 4 coat of plates to have for everyone. Then, once we have that, we'll need only unique items. Also, we need one more, how is it called? Chain homework. And then we are pretty much done with gearing, and we need only uniques. Okay, well, hopefully we'll start finding some, because I have to say, so far nothing special. I mean, we have a decent sword. The sword is quite good, but other than that, nothing. All that we found were some shields and another sword that we don't need. But no two-handed weapons, no helmets, no armor. So I have to say, pretty unlucky so far with unique items. Well, as I said, hopefully it will get better. For today we are done, so as usual, I hope that you like this part. I hope that you're gonna join me for the next one again, and until then, have a good time. Bye bye.